Good afternoon to all. Welcome to back. In previous lecture, we discussed about the vegetative character, that is morphologically and anatomically character of the pteridophyte. Now, in this lecture, we discuss about the reproductive character of the pteridophyte. Okay, you know that every plant having their reproductive capacity, they are reproduced by the vegetative method, sexual method, and sexual methods. Okay, likewise in we can see in the pteridophyte, this pteridophyte is reproduced by the vegetatively and sexually reproduce. Okay, in vegetative reproduction takes place by means of the formation of, that is a rhizome, okay, tuber, gyma body, adventitious bud. Okay, you know that the meaning already. I told that the meaning of these four words, that is a rhizomes. Rhizome is nothing but the stem like structure which grow under the ground. Okay, stem like structure which grow the under the ground. Okay, when we cut this rhizome, okay, and planted in another places, they will give the another plant of the pteridophyte. Okay, tubers, that is you know that the at the tip of the leaves, okay, or tube like structure will be the form when they detached from this mother plant, and when favorable condition is available, then it reproduce the another plants. Okay, this is known as the tuber reproductions. Then gyma body, as you know that the gyma body is nothing but the when the mitosis, that is a cell division take place at the tip, okay, at the rhizoidच्या टिपला जर multiply झाल्या cells, okay, through the cell division, they form the specific structure. Okay, when this specific structure cut and they give rise to the under the favorable condition new plant, that is known as the gymi body. Adventitious bud, we know that the these extra bud will be the form in the plant. When this bud is detached, this bud give rise to the another plant. Okay, this is the four type of the vegetative reproduction. That is, first is the rhizome formation, tuber formation, gyma body formation, and adventitious bud. The next point is the asexual reproductions. Then asexual reproduction in the pteridophyte is take place by the formation of the sporangia. Okay, you know that the meaning of the sporangia. Okay, asexual in the university exam level, question will be like this: in pteridophyte, asexual reproduction take place by dash dash dash, that is the sporangia. As you know, when sporogenous cells inside the we know that the when male gamete and female gamete formation take place. Okay, then when these two gametes, male gamete, female gamete fuse, they form the zygote. Then zygote got division, redivision, differentiation, and from the embryo like structure. Okay, this embryo like structure having the sporogenous mother cells. Okay, that is known as the sporogenous cell or spores mother cells. These spores mother cells undergo the meiosis and they form the spores. Okay, when these spores form a group, this is known as the sporangia or sori. Okay, this group of the spores, it is called as the sporangia or sori. Okay, the next point is the sporangia are the various shape. As you see the structure of the sporangia, this sporangia having different shapes. Okay, these may be large in size, they will be the very small, but their length is a few in very microns. Okay, this length will be the 1 to this length will be in the 1 to 10 microns. Okay, that means large. When this is having 1, 2, 3, it is called as the small spores. When it is a 7, 8, 9 to 10 having range, it is called as the large spores. Okay, sporangia are various shape and may be reproduced on the, okay, the sporangia are various shapes. Okay, and may be reproduced on the stem tip. Okay, that is the this is the stem and their tip. Okay, their tip, at the tip this sporangia will be the forms, or there is a many way to formation of the spores. First is the reproduce on the stem tip. Okay, this is known as the caulin, and adaxial surface of sporophyll in cone. Okay, now here another concept is the cone. This cone is like this structure. Okay, inside cone sporophylls are present. Okay, these sporophylls are present. Likewise, these are arranged. Okay, this is the sporophyll. And on this adaxial surface, adaxial means upper surface, adaxial surface means upper surface. On this adaxial surface, okay, this will, these spores are present on this adaxial surface. Okay, this point clear? The sporangia are various shape, these having various shapes, okay, from length 1 to 10 micron, and they may be reproduced on the stem tip. Stem tipला त्या तयार होत असते त्याला आपण कॉलिन म्हणतो. When they form on the adaxial surface of the sporophyll in the cone, in the form of the cone, that is foliar, and in between the leaf. Okay, these also form between the leaf. When these two leaves are present, in between these two sporangia are formed in between the leaf and cone axis. Okay, at the cone, this is the cone axis. Okay, in this, at this cone axis, this sporangia will be the form. This is the important point. So regarding to the, you note that the sporangia having various shapes. Okay, they are produced in the stem leaf, that is called as that is known as the caulin. Okay, then on the adaxial surface of the sporophyll in the cone, then in between the leaf and cone axis, that is known as the axials. Then in Marsillia, Marsillia is a species of the pteridophyte. As you see in this Marsillia, sporangia developed in special fruiting body. It is known as a sporocarp. Okay, this is the structure. As you see, structure of the sporocarp, this will be the like. Okay, and inside this, these spores are present. Okay, this is this structure known as the sporocarp. Okay, this is the plant where this sporocarp will be the form, and inside this sporocarp, microspores and megaspores are the present. Then next point, in fern, sporangia develop along the margin. फर्न मध्ये जर आपण बघितलं, फर्न जे आपण नॉर्मली ह्याच्यासाठी डेकोरेशनसाठी किंवा आपल्या गार्डनमध्ये ठेवतो. ओके, जसं कोंबडीच्या पिसासारखी ज्याची पानं असतात त्याला आपण फर्न म्हणतो. या फर्नमध्ये काय, या फर्नमध्ये स्पोरेंजिया कुठे डेव्हलप होतात? दी स्पोरेंजिया डेव्हलप्ड अलॉंग द मार्जिन. This is the leaf. Okay, this is the leaf, this is known as the margin. Okay, this is the known as the margin आहे. ह्या मार्जिनला स्पोरेंजिया असे तयार होतात. इन फर्न स्पोरेंजिया डेव्हलप्ड अलॉंग द मार्जिन ऑर ॲबॅक्झियल. ॲबॅक्झियल म्हणजे काय? लोअर साइड. दिस इज द लीफ, दिस इज द लोअर साइड ऑफ द लिप्स. ओके, ऑन दिस लोअर साइड दिस स्पोरेंजिया will be the form abaxial surface of or on abaxial surface of sporophyll in group 2 sori. This is another words group of this is the leaf, lower part of the leaf having sori, that is group of spores. Spores will be formed in the group. This is known as the sori. Okay, each sorus is protected by the indusium. Okay, when this is the group of spores, it is known as the sori. Okay, this source is protected by these like this structure which is known as the endozymes. ह्याला काय म्हणायचं? endozymes. Okay, हे MCQ ला विचारलं जाईल. In pteridophyte each source is protected by endozyme. In fern sporangia developed along the margin. Sporangia इथं कुठे तयार होतात? लीफच्या मार्जिनला. और an abaxial surface. Abaxial म्हणजे काय? लोअर सरफेस ऑफ स्पोरोफिल इन ग्रुप टू द सोराय. लीफच्या लोअर सरफेसला सोराच्या फॉर्ममध्ये हे स्पोरेंजिया तयार होतात. and each sorus is protected by the endozymes. Then next, homosporous members. Now this is another interesting concept, that is a homospores and heterospores. Homosporous member, homo means same, sporous means spores. Homo means same, sporous, this having same size. Homosporous member, that is a equisetium. Equisetium is a member having same size, produce one type of spores. This produce one type of spores. Equisetums form the one type of the spores. Heterospores member, that is a Selaginella. Okay, heterospore, they form the different types of spores, produce small microspore in the microsporangia and large megaspores in the megasporangia. Okay, like male plant, female plant. Okay, if the male plant only, they form the only one type of the spores, that is microspore. This is known as the homosporous. Okay, this is known as the homosporous member. Okay, produce one type of the spores. This is known as the homosporous. Then second concept is the heterospores. Heterosporous members means they produce small microspores in the microsporangia and large megaspores in the megasporangia. Now important concept, we should know that microspores is a male. Okay, megaspores is a female. That is, when microspores germinate, they form the male plant. Female, that is a megaspore, when germinate, they form the female plant. Okay, these microspores are present inside the microsporangia. Okay, these microspores are present in the microsporangia, and these microsporangia are present on megasporophyll. These microsporangia are present on megasporophyll. Likewise, these megaspores will form in the megasporangia. Megaspores will form in the megasporangia, and megasporangia will present on the megasporophyll. Okay, this concept you know that. Equisetum from only one spore, that is, it will be from microspores or megaspore, but heterospores member, that is Selaginella, this from the microspores in microsporangia, megaspores in the megasporangia. The development of sporangia may be eusporangiate. Now development is also important. The development of sporangium, this development of microspores, megaspores is also important, because spores mother cells, that is microspores mother cells, megaspores mother cells, they are having different originate. Okay, when this the development of sporangium may be eusporangiate, this is known as the eusporangiate. Okay, this is the important word, eusporangiate. What is mean by the eusporangiate? Eusporangiate means developed from the group of initial cells. When these microspores or megaspores develop from the group of initial cell, this is the group of initial cells, from these spores will be the form, this is known as the eusporangiate. Okay, origin is known as the eusporangiate. Then the development of sporangia may be eusporangiate, developed from the group of initial cell, or leptosporangiate. What is meant by the leptosporangiate? Leptosporangiate means spores will be the developed from the single initial cell. Here is only one single initial cell. From these microspores and megaspores will be from. Opposite to the eusporangiate, in eusporangiate, these microspores and megaspore developing from the group of initial cell. Okay, these two concepts clear. Okay, this will be the ask for the MCQ in university questions. The spores formation of eusporangiates means, that is a dash dash dash, that is developed from the group of initial cells. Okay, when spores is developed from the single initial cells, this is known as dash dash dash, this is known as the leptosporangiate. Okay, when spores develop from the group of initial cell, this is known as the dash dash, this is known as the eusporangiate. The next point is the haploid spores give rise to the gametophyte on generations. When these microspores, megaspores will be generated, we know that germinate, this form the male gametophyte. When microspores, favorable condition is available, that is plenty amount of moisture, water is available, these microspore give rise the male plant. Okay, and when megaspores give germinate, they from the female plant. These haploid spores give rise to the gametophyte on germinations. Then next point, the gametophytic generation very much reduced and inconspicuous. Now as you know, as you see the bryophyte, in bryophyte gametophytic generation is a dominant and sporophytic generation is short lived. Okay, because this sporophytic generation is totally dependent on the gametophyte. Now opposite in the pteridophyte, here is the gametophytic generation is independent on the sporophytic stage. In pteridophyte, sporophytic phase is a dominant. You should remember that for the MCQ. In pteridophyte, sporophytic phase is a dominant over the gametophytic phase. Gametophytic phase is a short lived. Then second point, sexual reproduction take place by means of antheridia and archegonia. Likewise, in Rexia, in pteridophyte also, male gamete is known as the antheridia, female gamete is known as the archegonia, and it is oogamous type. This sexual reproduction also having oogamous type, that means the size of the female gamete is larger than male gamete, and male gamete is a motile and female gamete is a non-motile. Okay. Sexual reproduction take place by means of antheridia and archegonia, and it is a oogamous. Oogamous means motile sperms, that is motile sperms and non-motile egg. When these male gamete female gamete fuse, they form the zygote. The gametophyte of homosporous members are monoecious. As you see, the gametophyte of homosporous members, they form the same type of the spores. This is known as the monoecious, okay, bisexual, and those of the heterosporous members are dioecious, that is unisexual. The fertilization initially requires water. They require water for fertilization. For swimming the anthrozoite, they require water current. Okay. Alternation of generation is a heteromorphic. In pteridophyte, alternation generation is also heteromorphic, that is after the gametophytic stage, sporophytic stage comes. After the sporophytic stage, gametophytic stage will come, that is haploid, diploid, haploid stage, you know that. And sporophytic phase is a dominant. In a pteridophyte, sporophytic phase is a dominant. Okay. This point clear? You have another, today we have another extra lecture from 2 p.m. to the 3 p.m. on MCQ. Okay. Attend this lecture. This is important for your university exams. Okay.